We couldn't train on Thursday because of the weather, so I would like to introduce you to your opposition tomorrow very, very quickly on via YouTube. Um, I went to watch this Epping City team last week against their annihilation of Leila at Leila. Result was 5-0. It was 5-0 already in the first half. The Leila team did not look like a senior squad at all. They were not competitive. The left back in particular looked like a 16-year-old boy. He then eventually got injured, and I think his brother went on and he was either younger or yeah, minute, lightweight. Yeah, looked like an under 17 or under 18 boy. I'm not too sure what's going on at Leila, but this is not to say that they are not going to give you a good game. They will obviously come to Mumba Park thinking that they can just repeat and continue on the great result they just picked up last week. In more into the technical part, I cannot comment on the back four for the simple reason that they were not tested ever, besides some long balls. This goalkeeper here, Mr. Minuzzo, did not have to make a save that I could see. Their midfield at Epping City is not that bad. The way they align when they are attacking, Caputo sits a little bit, and Boyake is the only, I would say, above standard for what is Epping City standard they have. The only, yeah, above standard player, not much. Black boy, green boots, right footer, runs a lot, runs around a lot. Must admit, he's someone that will be everywhere. I've seen him recovering the ball, going forward, in most cases, though, during the defensive phase that I could see, they have two holding midfielders. But Caputo tends to sit a bit more into the center, supporting the two central defenders. Again, it was a strange game because they were hardly ever really tested. Cannot make much of a comment about this Suere boy here. They did look quite young. Captain Rufino is someone in his late 20s now or mid 20s. He used to play with Maxi, our Maxi, at the Zebras. He was the son of the former vice president. He was not good enough, and they let him go. Not good enough for the senior squad. Got upset and left. And ever since he's played in state too. The two goals, well, all the goals that I could see came from the right hand side. So, except for Caruana, everyone else is right footer, except for, as I said, for Rufino, who is a left footer. Rufino is the only one that, when pressed on his right foot, will try to kick the ball down. They play, obviously, a very agricultural type of football. What they do is they just kick it long that I could see. I did not. Well, again, Leila hardly ever reached their penalty box, so I did not see much about them, and I can't tell you whether they be playing up from the back or not. I think they will once pressed. If we go into our formation, I think they will attempt to play some for football, but in any case, be prepared to fight to play a game where this opposition will probably rely a bit more on playing the ball long. Again, I have demonstrated to you that when we sit in our formation, oppositions will try to play up from the back, which is probably better for us because we can then win the ball in the middle of the park. Di Santo Pietro scored two goals, so did Mr. Surace. Did not see much of this player. Goals came later when he was already 3-0. The goals that were scored by Santo Pietro here as their number 9 were the results of Leila really stuffing it up, bouncing all over the place. His defense could not clear it. As I said, that Leila team looked like a reserve team, and they immediately went up 2-0. As you can imagine, 5-0 at halftime. At home, Leila, something is wrong. Did not see much of this player here. This Groppo eventually scored the 5th goal. I wasn't even watching when he scored. Um, yeah, I would beware of this line of players. I would be careful about Rufino and what they build here, and the Boyake guy pushing up. I remember the number 15s coming up and working and putting pressure on the Layla defense. But in most cases, as I said, the ball was the result of long balls forward and some sort of disaster. I wish you all a great Friday night. Uh, Go to sleep early and be prepared to get us the 3 points tomorrow. As you know, it's not a joke. Time is ticking.